NuubCast.
Greetings, fellow noobs! Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blommus bringing you a 1v1. We are on Antigua Shipyard, and I have for you a ZV. I thought it was a ZVZ. I labeled it a ZVZ, but it's a ZV. No. Oh, I thought I was doing a different replay. Oh well, whatever. It's all good. It's a PvZ, baby. And why shouldn't it be? Because we do lots of them. And actually, this is the only PvZ in the queue right now. So the last few, you know, weren't. There's no Protoss actually. And actually, I think this might be the only. No, there's PvP later, and then there's some 2v2s that have Protoss in them. But 1v1s, this is. I have only one other one with Protoss even in the queue right now. So, you know, a bit of a break from the PvZs that we've been seeing incessantly after this one, I mean. I actually purposely threw this PvZ in the middle of a bunch of other matchups. So, anyway, we got Bro Sidon, which I know this is not the first time I've cast him, and I have said this a million times. I absolutely love his name. Brosidon is friggin' greatest, one of the best names of all time. And his opponent, Carl. Let's have a little man-to-man talk here. I'm going to get cozy right on up to the mic, and I'm going to speak in my softest, lightest tone that I know. Carl, you've got to change your name. They're free. There's a free name change. I know that you didn't change your name from Snuffle Buffykins to Carl, because that would be ridiculous. So please take advantage of the opportunity to change your name to Buffy Snufflekins, if that is what you would like. However, it can't be Carl. Carl is no good. It must. You've got, please, for all that is sane and beautiful in this game, you've got to change your name. I mean, seriously, guys. You know, when you play a game, you're on the internet, it's, you know, anonymous, obviously, is Brosidon, getting Forge Fast Expand. Doing what we do as Protoss against the Zerg. And I don't know if I mentioned this recently, but I started doing Forge Fast Expand, which I never do. And I've been beating Zergs right and left. Oh man, it feels good. And it's a fun build. And you can do lots of things from it. So, but anyway. Yeah, Carl, this is a video game. You're allowed to be whoever you want on Battle.net. Whoever you want. You can be freaking Brosidon, the freaking god of the bros. You can be Brosidon. And you choose to be Carl. You know, and this is nothing against you as a man, Carl. Or as a person. You know, you could be a man filled with integrity and joy, and you know, you can be extremely proud of your name, and you ought to be proud of your name. But this is not a place for that. Oh, and there's a second cannon, which we see more and more and more at all levels. That is protective cannon against early Ling and Roach aggression, which he is doing blind because I don't think he is scouted. He's found out where he is, but he doesn't know anything that he's doing. And that's a fast layer, baby. Wonder if we're going to see some Mutalisks. Mutarisks super fast. So yeah, recap, Carl, change your name. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I like that there's a second cannon. I'm not thrilled with the placement of the second cannon. All of this area is unprotected. And now this is a little bit overkill. I like this pylon and then put a cannon here and be done. That's fine. I don't like this. It's just like it's You got to think about your building placement, guys. This is very disconnected from everything else that's happening over here. And what is it protecting, really? It's protecting this flank from what? It's not blocking anything because, I don't know, can Zerglings get by there? I don't even know. But they can certainly get by everywhere else. So I don't know what exactly he's doing here. I am unsure, but it's easily surrounded, is my point. Think about your placement, your building placement. Tie things together, man. Feng shui, know what I mean? Not really. I don't believe anything about that crap. Evo Chambers down for Carl, who is also getting Roach Speed and Ling Speed. Ling Speed actually very late. Stargirl's being eaten in the other room. Lots of laughter. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But I love hearing sounds of joy coming from my house. It's glorious. It is glorious. Brosidon got the gates up. Getting that Immortal out. He is very late. Everything is super late. This, in particular, I'm not sure why this is not... It's like, we're 9 minutes. That should definitely be finished by now. Ling's coming in here. Overlord. Oh, Overseer. Going to come in here and spy things out. Now, for that, the cannon's going to turn out pretty good, because as soon as he sends an Overseer in, it's going to get smacked with a cannon. And if he takes the direct roundabout route, he's not going to make it. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is going to get away. Yes, he is. 5 shots. Half his life. And Ling's come in to take a peek. Smacked with cannons. And if Carl is smart at this point, he is going to... Oh, it doesn't matter. He's going to get... He's going to see everything. He drops his little changeling zealot. Already saw everything there is to see. Not even worth killing him anymore. Changeling hanging out. Has the view. Has the view of it all. If he puts more tech back here, that's actually a well-placed changeling, because he's not going to be able to see it all that well. And if he goes to put more tech back there, then Carl's definitely going to see it. So good on you, Carl. Nice placement there. Lots of roaches here from Carl, getting the upgrades. He's already got his speed. I'm not seeing any other tech here. I'm surprised that Carl has not taken a third base. Generally at this point, especially when your Protoss opponent has fast expanded, then there's lots of spores. Interesting. He's either expecting DTs or some kind. I mean, I don't know why he would expect. I mean, this Twilight Council he hasn't even seen, right? Has he seen a Twilight Council? No, he hasn't seen a Twilight Council. So I don't know why he's getting those spores. He didn't see Stargates or Twilight Council. So he can't be expecting DTs. This is not a very good force here for Brosidon, who has a butt ton of money and needs to start pumping out units right away. He needs stalkers. He needs to get them out there. Because when these roaches attack, it's going to be ugly. He's going to get creamed. Although he's on the ramp, so... Does he expect... What is he... That's odd. It's an odd choice. Isn't it? It's kind of strange. He's getting 2-2. Brosidon getting completely outplayed in this game. Except that Carl... Where did they come from? Oh, that was the Warp Prism drop? Ah. I guess he got the Warp Prism. Interesting. So, nope, here it is. Drop some Zealots. Cause some havoc. Let's check, see what he did. He didn't get nothing. There's the Force Fields. Did effectively cut the army in half. The Guardian Shield goes up, but... Oh, nice. Protecting those Immortals. He does lose 1. And the Zealots Not too bad. Not too bad here. He's actually managing, because Carl is trying to focus down the Immortals. Poseidon didn't lose a single sentry in that engagement because he was focusing down the Immortals. The Zealots were able to just whack the crap out of those roaches while the Immortals beat them up, and the sentries were able to place force fields easy peasy. So what that was, and this is a fact, had Carl just 1A'd his army, if he had just decided to highlight them, hit the A button, and click here, I'm almost positive, like 98% certain, that Carl wins that exchange and the game. But because he spent all that time focusing down the Immortals with his roaches, which were under Guardian Shield to boot, so they were +3 armor, plus their hardened shields, everything else was just able to absolutely decimate them. So, yeah, sometimes it's good to focus down units. Sometimes it's not. And, you know, maybe you would have gotten one Immortal, one less Immortal, because you got 2, I think, and almost a third. Maybe you'd have gotten only 1 Immortal, but you would have killed the entire rest of his army. So, oh, look at this, going back in. He's got all the roaches again, going in from the back, and oh, really, really bad force fields. And wow, like seriously bad force fields, Poseidon. And is he all out? No, he's got more. Oh no, that's a bad. He's got to back out. Oh, warps in more sentries. Not terrible, not terrible. That's good, and good, decent enough force fields. No, 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 no. You do not go attack now. No, you do not go attack now. No, you don't go attack now. You freaking retreat. Come on, dude. And look at now, you got roaches in your base, but there's cannons there. You probably don't have to worry too much about that. You don't go attack now. You don't attack. You retreat. Although it looks like you warped some in over there, so that was good. And he's going to lose this Immortal. Oh, Poseidon saves the Immortal. Good job. 20 kill Immortal. Look at him. But here come more roaches. Here come more roaches. And this is good. Carl's doing the right thing. He's going to go clean up these pylons. And he could supply lock Poseidon. Nope, not going to do it. But it's close. Now Poseidon needs another base. Needs one in the worst way. He needs to get that third back up. He's popping down cannons. Poseidon has so much money. Why you don't spend your money, Brohan? Carl making the cardinal Zerg mistake. Like, you just don't not expand as a Zerg. You just don't stay on 2 bases. You just don't. You don't. You can't. Because you have to spend money in larva, and you basically have 1 attack. And if you get beat in that 1 attack, like, he's not even maxed either. I mean, he's close to max, but there's a third. This is way too late in the game, though. You should have 4th and maybe a 5th by now. That being said, in Carl's defense, even with this particular economy, he's keeping his money down. Now, he's not spending anything on gas. He's not spending on anything that costs gas, so his gas is getting pretty high. Hey, that was pretty good force fields. There you go. There you go. Zealots able to whack down. Oh no, but the roaches are able to get by. More of them get through, and this might be enough here. More warp-ins from Poseidon. All Zealots. Down goes the last Immortal. That was terrible force fields here because it actually kept the Zealots, actually caused the Zealots to get martyred. Cannons up here able to help, but these guys can do it, man. If he focuses these roaches, they can do... No, 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 no. Do not focus them on that. What is going on? Oh, my Brosidon. What are you... Why are you letting your probes fight when you have zealots? My goodness. Brosidon, what is going on, son? He's actually going to clean this up, but Carl's going to come right back with more, and he look at all these probes just sitting out there, not mining, not doing nothing. Brosidon, how do you expect to win this game? I mean, why aren't you making any freaking units, bro? What is it that you're doing? You got all that money. You can make more gates. This is obviously not going to go well for Brosidon. This might be one of those ones where, oh, what's going on over here? Oh, we've got Immortals and Zealots in Carl's base. Wrecking shop. I'm guessing he picked up with his Warp Prism and sent them over there, and now we are in somewhat of a base trade here. Carl's gonna lose. Hello. So, how you doing, bro? You alright? Chilling? Hanging out? Dying? Wow. Wow. So, I'm trying to find the Warp Prism. No wonder, man. No wonder. Carl finally cleans this up, but he does lose. He can't make any more roaches. He can only make Zerglings now. He's got lots of bases. He's got tons of money. He's going to remake this Roach Warren over here. He's got tons of gas. He's mining from 2 bases. Brosidon lost all of his probes in that last attack, and he still has 1,500 minerals that he can spend. And he's got a nexus over here where he's making probes, but he's got idle probes all over the place. All over the place, Brosidon. All over the place. This is gold, by the way. Should inform you. This is a gold level replay. Though I must say, neither of these guys feel like they're playing a gold level game. My opinion. $30 more Zerglings coming out. Now, here's something. If I'm Brosidon, now I think he may have already had these guys made, but he's continuing to make Immortals, which I think is a mistake. He's actually double roboing Immortals. And he's got these guys coming here. Now, you just took out your opponent's, just recently, like 30 seconds ago, took out your opponent's means to make roaches, and left him with only the ability to make Zerglings. And what's the one unit that you don't want to go up against Immortals? It's Zerglings. And right now, Carl's kicking himself in the face. He's like, why didn't I expand sooner? Why did I wait so long to take these bases? Why? Why? And instead of making more roaches, he's making more Zerglings. Even though his Roach Warren is now available. And at this point, Brosidon should only be making Zealots, and he should be rallying them in. Should only be making Zealots. And here comes some more. And he's finally mining at this base. Still got... He's chronoing out those probes, but he's still got all of these probes not doing nothing. And Carl right now is raging like crazy. These 4 Immortals are going to rip through his buildings. And man, is he going to be mad. He is so mad right now. This game was in hand. Like, in hand. There you go. Finally finds the lost probes. And he's going to take care of business. So, any minute now, Carl's going to have to GG because he did not prepare himself with a good enough name. Oh, what terrible force fields. What are you doing? What are you doing? Spines coming up here to protect. He's got this whole other base over here. He should be making spines over here. Should be protecting himself. He knows he's going to have to sack this base. And that these Zerglings are going to come out and immediately die. Look at this. Brosidon. G. Just one G. You only get one G. It was a game. It wasn't a good game. He knows it wasn't a good game. It was just a G. Yeah, some strange decision making going on here from both players. But you know, Day 9 said it best. One of the first videos he ever did on StarCraft 2, and this was way back when he started to do his dailies. If you're attacking, you should be expanding. And Carl attacked 5 times before he dropped his third. Yeah, Carl, if you expanded more, you would have won this game easy peasy, because you would have had the larva to make the units that you needed to win. And it's all about larva for you Zergies. All about the larva. And Brosidon, man, that one was rough for you. I think another game where you kind of got lucky because of decisions that your opponent made rather than decisions that you made. Because you got severely outplayed. With the exception of, you know, Carl's macro was just not good because he didn't expand. So yeah. Anyway, I'm done talking about it. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. Always a pleasure, Brosidon. Carl, once more, I'm not going to tell you again, bro. Change your name, bro. Change your name. Keep climbing that ladder. Peace.